Hello everybody, welcome to ClausenWorld. I want to thank everyone who gave great feedback on my first video as well as the clip I put up yesterday. I am not in my garden, as you can see. I am in my home office. I work from home, or I am working from home due to the coronavirus. And I wanted to come on and say happy 50th anniversary of Earth Day. So today I got a text message this morning from an employee. She left a package on my front step, and when I went to check the front step, I had a package of potatoes. Since my garden is a container garden, I'm going to show you all, once I finish work, how I plant my potatoes. So for all of those who live in small spaces, live in rented places, who think that they can't garden, they don't have what it takes to garden, I'm going to show you how to garden in a sack. My garden is as my mom puts it, a large container garden. So come with me this afternoon, or come with me shortly, because it'll be shortly for you, and see how I plant potatoes. I'll see you then. And again, happy Earth Day. Do something outside for the environment if you can. It'll help the environment and it'll help your mental state, because so many people nowadays are having such troubles being inside. So let's go outside.
Hi everybody, and welcome to ClausenWorld. I am in the garden. I have finished my workday and I am back as promised. I'm going to make this video quick because it's really windy outside. I am over here back by my trash cans, compost, and my potato lane to give you a brief how-to on potatoes. I need to put this away. Now, before I get started, I want to let you all know I have an urban patio potted garden, container garden, and you're going to hear a lot of cars go by, a lot of birds chirping. You may hear the kids playing on the street over there. You might hear my neighbor's dogs that bark incessantly when people walk past the sidewalk. So if you hear any noises, I apologize for that, but I am in an urban garden and you're liable to hear pretty much anything. So let's get into this. Before I get started with it though, I just want to show you a couple of things, and I'm going to put some pictures in if I can figure it out. I'm going to put some pictures in my video. When I first started, I started planting sweet potatoes in just a regular old trash bag. If you don't have a container, you don't have those pretty, I don't know what they're made out of, felt or velvet pots, use what you have. I had a trash bag, so that's what I used, and I grew sweet potatoes in that, and I'm going to input a picture of what those sweet potatoes look like when I use the trash bag. If you don't have a trash bag on hand, if you use any type of kitchen bag, this just so happens to be a bag of baking soda that I got from Costco's. You can put a small potted plant, a pepper, in this. Just poke some holes in it, stick it out in your yard. I also used an old soil bag last year. Last year was my first time actually planting white potatoes. I had never planted white potatoes before, and I found a bag at Walmart that had white, red, and purple potatoes in it. And I just so happen to have an empty bag of soil. You can use whatever soil you have. I poked holes in this bag and I grew my very first white potato harvest out of this type of bag. Again, it's really very windy here. At this time of the year, it is crazy windy. So I do apologize if the wind is really, really bad, or if I sound like I'm screaming because it's really windy and I have cars going by. I have a friend who told me this morning, you need to do a YouTube video, a how-to, and he's on his way over to drop some stuff off to me for my garden compost stuff. So here's the bag that I'm going to be using today. I got this bag from the Tractor Supply. This is nothing more than a burlap sack, and the guy told me that you store your potatoes in this. And I got the idea because I kept watching YouTube that my roots needed air. So I decided to use one of these burlap sacks. I took a piece of weed membrane. You can get this anywhere. I took a piece of weed membrane, put it inside this burlap sack, and I've already placed my soil in here. Because it is so windy, I didn't want soil to get into my face, my mouth, or my eyes. I recently had some surgery on my eyes, and the last thing I need is for anything to go flying in my face. So soil is already in my bag. So I took this bag, so that you guys could see. I took this bag, filled it with the weed membrane, and filled it with soil. I amended this soil. This is nothing more than compost out of my trash can here. I also have coconut coir. Can you guys see that? I've got coconut coir, and I also have blood meal, bone meal, and a little bit of cow manure, black cow. Now those potatoes I told you guys earlier that I got this morning from my employee were Kennebec. And I'm not going to grab my reading glasses because I don't think I need them. But she brought me a bag of Kennebec. Can you guys see that? Kennebec, I hope I'm saying that right, seed potatoes. And I have a few of them in here. Looks like I have 6. They've all chitted. One doesn't look so good, but we're going to give him a try. So I'm going to pour these out onto my bags down here. I've never tried these. I've never eaten these. I don't know anything about them. I'm just going to give it a try. All right, so I'm going to show you these seed potatoes. And it's really chitted. She's had them for a while. I don't know whether or not this is going to be good to grow, but I'm going to give it a try. It's not very hard. It's a little bit soft, but I don't like the wrinkly look of it, but I'm going to try it anyway. Who knows? So I'm just going to take this potato and place it in the bag. Now, I'm going to try to put a little hole in the soil because I don't want to break my chits off. So I'm just going to take my hand, dig a hole, and place this potato inside the bag. Just like so. And I do apologize. I know you guys can't see that. But that's all you do. You just get a bag, you get some soil, any kind of soil. It doesn't have to be soil you put together. It could be soil that you bought from the store. And then you just plant something. And as you can see right here, these are my potatoes right here. So don't be afraid to give it a try. All you need to do is plant something. And before you know it, you'll have your very own harvest. Now, like I mentioned earlier, I'm not going to have a really long video today. I just came on to show you how I plant my potatoes. And this is how I plant my potatoes. Really simple, really easy, nothing to it. Once I get them in here, a couple of them in here, I'm going to water it. I'm going to cover this outside of this sack up with some cardboard so the light doesn't get to it. And I'm going to watch the tops grow just like that. And before you know it, I'll have potatoes. So the next time you walk past some seed potatoes and you think, man, I really would love to grow my own potatoes, grab that seed bag. If you have some potatoes in your kitchen that are sprouting, throw them in some soil and get your own potatoes. Now, I'm going to put a clip in after this because as I was coming outside, there was a bluebird in the shrub in the front of my house taking pieces of wood for his nest. And I thought that might be a good addition so that you guys can actually see, because I know you probably can hear all the birds. There are a lot of birds around here. So I hope this video was a good video that you all like. If you like it, let me know you like it, and I'll try again on another video. Thanks for coming along. Happy gardening.